Well, I'm now the proud owner now of a Royal Enfield. I've been talking for a long time about owning a Royal Enfield. I did mention after doing Sam's bike, I thought the Continental GT would be my bike. I was lucky enough to find this one at a local dealer, a dealer that's only just up the road from me, and it's JW Groombridge. And I know Keith, now the owner of Groombridge Motorcycles, and this one had come in, it was a brand new bike, it came in, a customer had ordered this bike, it's a 2022 model, but he wanted some extras put on this. So he wanted the fly screen, he wanted the hugger, which I'll show you in a moment, which it's a seat cowl really, goes over the back of the seat. He wanted a main stand, so a few extras, because you don't get a main stand as standard. And because this one was in chrome tank and black bike, I thought this really would suit me. And it was such a good deal. A brand new bike, I'd say it's a 2022 model, but I got this for a very good deal. Thank you, Keith. I do appreciate you sorting this out for me. I did remove the cowl. Well, these are quite nice. They do tidy the bike up. How to fit this? So you remove the seat, and I have put the screws back in here, but the holes here, these screws come with this cover, and this just tucks underneath the back of the seat. There's a little lip there. It just tidies the back of the bike up, makes the seat look more racy. But because really I want to use this for a little bit of touring later on, I'm going to have some soft luggage, and I don't really need this. It's quite nice. It just changes the bike, does make it, because the GT is a sporty model, and that is why I prefer to go for the GT rather than the Interceptor, because I ride like the Gold Star and it's still that sporty ride, and the tank shape is a real classic look to it. What was nice also, I don't know if I mentioned, it's got engine bars, which is a good idea, because you can quite easily miss something and miss your footing and something happens, and they don't look out of place. So with the main stand, the engine bars, the fly screen, I thought this was a really good deal. What I'd like to do to this a little bit later on is, we've done the same with my son's bike, Sam's bike. We altered the gearing. We just went up 1-2 from the sprocket, which means you don't need to change the length of the chain. You can just slacken off the adjusters, move the wheel right forward, slacken the chain, put a 1/2 bigger sprocket in there. I probably will change the exhaust system because Sam's bike, as you know, makes that lovely sound. We're going to keep the switch gear. I will change the mirrors. I'll go for the ball end mirrors again. But other than that, I'm going to keep it just like this. I'm not going to do any more to it. I've got an idea that what we might do later on is we'll get an older Interceptor that comes in from Groombridge's Motorcycles, and we might give that a makeover, and we will do the engine work that I said about before. We'll have the head off, and we will reduce some metal. We'll take a mill off the head, open up the induction ports, and maybe change the camshaft. And we're going to do our version of a scrambler, a street scrambler.
You've got to be careful what you say on this channel, Dave.
Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. It's very true. But I'm going to keep to this. I said I'd get a Continental GT, and I've kept my word. And like I say, I like this style of bike. The nice thing about these is the paintwork is very good, and we said this before, but the lining, it's not tape, it's painted. And I think this will stand me in really well. I've only done so far 68 miles on the bike, so I'm going to run it in really carefully, and it's a keeper. I'm not going to get rid of it, I'm going to keep it. But some nice soft luggage I think will be quite nice on here, so I think that's where we'll look at who can supply us with some nice luggage for it.
Anything else to change?
I don't think so. I think it's. I think I'm going to stick with the indicators, the rear lights. It's a classic shape. Probably suits me and a lot of people my sort of age. Indicators are fine. I'd rather be seen. I'd rather have something that's more visual. I think with the fly screen, it's got everything you want it to have really. There's nothing else that I need to change on it. Oh, it's a good deal.